I walked into our apartment with a bottle of Cabernet, still warm from my hands, and plans echoing in my mind. Tonight, I'd surprise him with a toast to his promotion. The first thing I noticed was the silence, heavy and unnatural, broken only by the hiss of the shower in the hallway. I kicked off my shoes, balancing the bottle and 2 glasses, my heart light, completely unprepared for what was about to hit me. As I turned the corner, laughter, hers, spilled out with the steam, and I saw 2 silhouettes pressed together behind the glass, my boyfriend's hand tangled in my best friend's hair. I should have screamed, or thrown something, but I just stood there, numb and rooted to the spot, watching the wine bottle slip from my grasp. Red seeped across the tiles, mixing with the water, and it was this stained mess that made the floor slick under my feet when I stumbled back. They must have heard the crash, because suddenly the shower door flew open, and they stared at me, mouths open, steam swirling around them like a twisted halo. There was no apology, just a stunned silence that made my chest ache. He stammered something about how it was a mistake, how they just needed to talk, but the way she avoided my eyes told me everything. My best friend, the one who'd held my hand through breakups and breakdowns, wrapped in a towel and guilt. I grabbed my keys, ignoring the glass crunching under my shoes, and left the apartment, the echo of their betrayal chasing me down the stairwell. I spent the night at a cheap motel, replaying every laugh, every late-night study session, every excuse that suddenly made so much sense. But as the sun rose, I realized the real twist. This wasn't the first time I'd felt like an outsider in my own relationship. I'd been ignoring the red flags, desperate to keep the peace, convincing myself that love was supposed to be hard. The pain wasn't just from their betrayal, it was from finally seeing myself, the version who settled for crumbs, standing in a puddle of spilled wine, too afraid to demand more. I checked out of the motel, deleted both their numbers, and walked out into the morning, ready to choose myself for the first time.